iPhone 16 Pro models to get bigger displays this year to compete with Samsung. There are still no confirmed details about how much bigger iPhone 16 Pro, iPhone 16 Pro Max displays will get. Apple's iPhone 16 Pro models are expected to arrive with several upgrades. There's also news that one of these handsets could get an Ultra branding, as it's expected to grow in terms of size as well. Earlier reports have stated that both of Apple's iPhone 16 Pro models will come with bigger displays, with analyst Ming-Chi Kuo explaining that the additional space is needed to accommodate the new telephoto camera setup among other new components. Now, Bloomberg's Mark Gurman corroborates the same in the latest edition of his Power On newsletter. The newsletter, which also sheds light on other expected launches at Apple's upcoming WWDC 2023 developer event, also mentions the upcoming iPhone 16 Pro models. Apple's highlight at its launch is expected to be its mixed reality headset, but its iPhone models are also expected to showcase a number of new features when launched later this year, one of which includes a bigger display. In a related discussion spotted by Phone Arena, Gurman mentions that one of the reasons for the increase in display sizes could also be Samsung. Increasing the size of the display on its bigger Pro model could help Apple catch up with Samsung, which has been offering large displays on its Galaxy S Ultra models. Gurman in the comments simply stated that the display on the new Pro models would grow by a couple tenths of an inch diagonally, without giving out any specific details. This corroborates an earlier note by DSCC analyst Ross Young, who in a tweet explained that the iPhone 16 Pro would have a 6.3-inch display versus the iPhone 14 Pro's 6.1-inch panel, while the iPhone 16 Pro Max would get an even bigger 6.9-inch display, which could end up appearing noticeably bigger than the iPhone 14 Pro's 6.7-inch panel. Another detail that isn't clear is whether both of these new displays would get a higher resolution compared to the outgoing models. We believe there is a small chance that the iPhone 16 Pro Max's dynamic island could move higher up and out of the way when viewing content, compared to its current implementation. Apple's expected move to a periscope-type telephoto camera is also said to be a primary reason for the increase in display size, going by past reports. Indeed, Apple could either go with a thicker iPhone design or maintain its slim overall design, which already has a properly protruding camera module on the iPhone 14 Pro, by expanding its footprint to accommodate more components like a bigger battery. In his newsletter, Gurman mainly focused on Apple's mixed reality headset and his hands-on with Meta's upcoming headset called the Quest 3. He also explains new features coming to iOS 17, such as a smart display mode, when the phone is placed horizontally, a new diary-like journaling app which would also be able to determine mood and emotions, and upgrades to its wallet app, without revealing any of the expected design changes, which were hinted at in a previous report.